Hey, what's up everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you guys very much for taking time out to check it out. I appreciate it. Please hit that like and subscribe button because I would appreciate that as well. And it helps out the channel absolutely tremendously. Happy holidays. And again, some people were asking me, they're like, Crap, are you serious? Are you really trying to get eBay for stuff from people? I'm like, no, listen. Probably about 12, 15 people asked me, do you want anything for Christmas, Crap? And I'm like, yo, look, if you want to get me something, get me an Xbox Live card. Works. I appreciate it. I can use it. You know what I mean? It's kind of my thing that I do with YouTube. So, you know, you tip your garbage man at the end of the year. You tip your mailman at the end of the year. So people ask, don't feel obligated to do it. You know what I mean? It's all good. So anyway, happy holidays. And also tune in to and call in to MNC Mornings because we're giving away a full copy of Battlefield 1 digitally. We got Xbox Live gift cards and all that stuff. We're not going to have a show on Sunday, so it's probably going to be on Saturday, maybe Monday. So go ahead and call in and make sure you guys get your questions in and all that good stuff. Okay, on to today's topic. Now that I've kind of bored you with all the other stuff, I wanted to talk a little bit more about Xbox Scorpio because I love the fact that developers are out there talking about it. And that's a good thing because we want these developers talking about it, being a little bit open-minded with it, letting us know what they think. You know, and some of the smaller developers actually do a really good job of this because there's this developer who says that Scorpio graphics will be smaller at first, but the 6 teraflops will allow for high frames per second in 4K. And this is according to Little Nightmares developer who thinks Xbox Scorpio is going to be really, really good. While there's quite a bit of an excitement surrounding the Xbox Scorpio, both among developers and users, there are some people who have pointed out that there are going to be some drawbacks, at least when the console launches. And this Gaming Bolt article recently talked to this guy, and he's one of the devs working on this game called Little Nightmares, and he says that the Scorpio isn't going to be hitting the potential right out of the box, but it will hit its stride eventually. Now see, I tend to kind of halfway agree, but maybe disagree with this, because we see the problems with the PS4 Pro right out of the box, where it's getting a lot of back patches to old games and things like that, and I'm sure that the Scorpio is going to get some of that too, because Rod Ferguson for the Coalition has already said Gears 4 was made with Scorpio in mind and is going to get 4K support when Scorpio launches, and probably Forza Horizon 3 and Killer Instinct. So we're going to see its fair share of back support as well, but the new stuff that's all launching obviously has been in the pipeline for a while, and so everything's going to be up to snuff on Scorpio, and you're going to be seeing 4K and things like this. He specifically was asked whether he thought the power that comes with Scorpio will really be able to put to meaningful use, and he says initially we'll probably see less of a boost than we'd hope for, but there are always ways to improve games for Scorpio without sacrificing the experience of the game on Xbox One. With time, developers usually find a way to get the most out of the consoles in one way or another. He was also asked what he thought of was going to be some of the graphical improvements that come along with the 6 teraflops the Scorpio is going to be powered with. And while he wasn't really specific, he certainly seems to be looking forward to checking it out. He says, well, hopefully we'll get some really beautiful games running at a high frame rate in 4K. That would be a really nice high bar for others to try to follow. And I agree 100%. I would like to see, you know, Scorpio to take a precedent on the frames per second, and even if, you know, Xbox One or PS4 games suffer a frame rate hit, you know, take the resolution hit, but have the better frame rates, because I'm all about the better frame rates. You know, if you look at a game like Star Wars Battlefront, that game runs at 720p on the Xbox One, but the frame rate's better and the game still looks gorgeous. So I think all that resolution stuff is and always has been nonsense. And the only reason why it's kind of fun to talk about it is because Sony fanboys talked about it nonstop for years and years and years, and that was only when they had the advantage, and now that they're at a disadvantage, they quickly forget it. So again, I like to point that out and kind of, I guess, shove it in a bit, you know, but for me personally, it doesn't really matter. I prefer the frame rate aspect, and when I say frame rate aspect, certain games, I'm okay with 30 frames per second. You know, like Tomb Raider and stuff like that, but with like Gears, like the multiplayer games that I play all have to be 60. That's probably one of the reasons why I didn't really get into Destiny. The 30 frames per second kind of threw me off or whatever, but you know what I mean? I just think that it's interesting to hear these people talk about it, and I'm glad that they keep talking about it, because in the past you wouldn't have, like, look how tight-lipped developers are about the Switch, right? Microsoft very much open about the Scorpio, and I love that, and it's good to hear a developer talk about it and how they're looking forward to it and how it's going to be powerful. And maybe it'll get other developers to push for 60 frames per second over the resolution. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Check out the article. Rack 'em up. Happy holidays. Crapgamer out.